Hey guys, welcome to another episode of No Skunk Adventures. Today we're on the Stanislaus at Fraser Flat, and we're going after these hatchery trout. First cast. Hooked up on the Keylime Outkaster spoon. Alright, first fish at Fraser Flat. On the Keylime. It's a little over 7 o'clock, so I have maybe 90 minutes to get my limit. Fish on. Two casts, two fish. Good start so far. There you go. Turn around. Get there. Found myself a nice school. Third on the Keylime. I have bait fishermen to my left and right, and I haven't seen anybody pull any fish in these first four casts. Power bait's great, but sometimes if you're not catching, it's good to switch out to a different presentation. Just hook him up. There we go. How many that is? I think this is 5th hookup. These fish seem to be positioned on the far bank of the river, and obviously if you can get it as close as you can to the far edge, you're gonna put in front of more fish, but then you have all these branches, bushes that are overhanging the shoreline, so risk reward whether to go for that perfect cast and risk getting your lure caught up in that junk. There you go. After grinding away for a few days along Highway 395, it's nice to actually catch some fish on a consistent basis. May have to spend more time along Highway 108 trying to find these spots that stock fish. The drive would be shorter and you're more likely to get into big numbers of fish. The downside is that you won't be targeting the trophy trout from the Desert Springs hatchery that supplies many of the locations along the eastern Sierras.
And Keylime, it's doing the trick. All right, we got our CNR limit on the Keylime. We're going to keep going.
There are a number of campgrounds in the Dardanelle area along Highway 108, and I've just never seen people catching there. If you've had a different experience, please leave a comment. A lot of times I would switch out the lures just to see what variety of presentations the fish will take, but this time I'm gonna keep fishing this lure till things slow down. Missed it. Will it strike again?
Limit on this spoon.
Feisty. I learned to fish for trout in the campgrounds of Lee Vining Creek, and stream fishing is still one of the most enjoyable ways to fish for me. You have the challenge of trying to locate the fish as you walk along the shorelines, then the anticipation when you locate a few fish or a school of fish, and then the satisfaction when you actually get to hook up. People occasionally ask me why I do catch and release fishing. It seems to be a waste of time to them if all I'm going to do is put the fish back in the water. Well, when I take one of these extended trips into the mountains, and it takes several hours to get to the location, I pretty regularly limit out, and sometimes it's within 30 minutes. So when that happens, what do you do for the rest of the day when your primary objective of being out there is to fish? And that's why I catch and release, so I can fish for as long as I want.
Calm down.
Slowed down, so I found a few upstream.
Oh, there we go. And you're off. off the pier. And that was the problem with being on the pier. I mean, I could pull the fish out of the water, or we're trying to keep this fish alive.
I'm trying to recall if I've ever fished off of a campground pier along a stream, creek, river, and just can't think of any at this point. Leave a comment if you've experienced this anywhere other than Fraser Flat. Here we went back to our original location, fishing downstream from our original spot, and hooked up again.
It's too dark to see.
It's getting late, it's getting dark. I'm telling myself one more cast, but I'm actually thinking one more fish.
See? Hey guys, just finished a very productive session here on the Stanislaus Fraser Flat. Caught most of them on the Outkaster Keylime 2.2 gram spoon. Catch and release. It was a good time on the water. As always, continue to be safe out there. Enjoy the outdoors. Until next time, no skunk.